Good morning. Hello, Facebook. It's Anna here, and I'm breaking all the rules using this really cool little filter. Okay, time for a smackdown for this Monday morning, right? I want to talk about rules. I saw a post this morning from one of my favorite mentors online that I follow, and it reminded me of something I've been thinking about last week that I hadn't really, mentioned and hadn't really reiterated. So this is what I wanted to talk about this morning. I wanted to talk about rules and the importance of them. And I know this sounds really funny because I'm all about always talking about breaking the rules and following your own path and all that kind of stuff. But you know what? That's exactly what this is about, actually. This is about rules and actually doing what you are called to do, right? And so when I mean by the importance of having rules, it means the rules that you follow, the stuff that actually makes a difference for you, right? As opposed to everybody else's rules. I'm not a fan of everybody else's rules. That's their own shit to deal with. However, when it comes to your stuff and your rules, this is really, really important. And so the post I came across this morning reminded me of how similar I am to this mentor, because she has a bunch of rules, right, about what she can and can't do based on what she's already done. So, for example, I think she mentioned that similar to me, she's not allowed to write anything, because I write every single day, I journal and that kind of stuff. She's not allowed to write anything until she's done her work, until she's done her workout for the day. She's not allowed to shower for the day until she's done a workout, right? So basically, because she enjoys being clean, she's going to do a workout because she wants to have that shower, right? And I know that this might sound really stupid to some people, and probably it's going to sound really stupid to those people who don't hold themselves accountable to bigger things. However, for me, this makes perfect sense, right? Because it really does come down to the quality of the rules that you have set up for yourself, for your own success, that will determine how far you get, right? So if you have really hazy rules, like a lot of people do, where it's like, well, I can, it doesn't matter, I can work out, but if I do, it doesn't really matter. There's no repercussions from it. There's no consequences that I set for myself. And so basically they get to the stage where, well, they don't really try and do anything because they don't have any consequences. They don't have any problems with it, right? But when you set yourself a rule that actually holds you accountable to something, because you're not allowed to do, for example, you're not allowed to have a shower until you've done a workout, and you don't want to be a dirty person all day, then that's going to be something that you're going to stick to, right? But it's got to be a rule that you actually follow. It can't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to do this, but it doesn't really mean much to me. No, the rule has to mean something to you, right? And the truth is that the quality of your life, and this is something that I learned from Tony Robbins a long, long time ago, one of my absolute favorite, self-development, personal development gurus from years and years back. I was reading his stuff when I was still just barely into primary school. I'm absolutely obsessed with that stuff. And one of the things that he talked about was, the quality of your life is dependent on the quality of rules that you have, right? So, for example, if you have a rule, about how you look after yourself, how you look after your health, your fitness, that kind of stuff, and you hold yourself accountable to it, and you have consequences that you care about that actually, if you don't follow through on this rule, you give yourself some pain, then you're more likely to follow through with it. Whereas the people who don't have many rules, personal rules, right, they're the ones who definitely don't have the quality of life that they want, because they don't give themselves any pain, they don't give themselves any consequences for not following through on things, right? So they might say, oh yeah, I want to lose, 10 kilos or whatever, but they don't really have any rules about, well, if I don't go to the gym, 4 times a week, this is a consequence. Or if I don't eat, according to my plan or whatever, this is a consequence. They often just go, I'm just going to eat healthier, I'm just going to, exercise, that kind of stuff, without setting any kind of rules. And so therefore, they don't have any rules to break, and they don't have any pain or any consequences to deal with afterwards, right? The quality of your life is going to be determined by the quality of the rules that you've set yourself and how you hold yourself to them using consequences. So things that you actually want to achieve need to have a consequence if you don't actually follow that rule. And this is why I say it's important that this is your rule, not anybody else's, because everybody else's rules don't matter to you. You just need to hold yourself accountable to them, right? And it's only going to matter to you, not to anybody else. So that's it. That's what I wanted to talk about today. If you're watching this on the replay or live or anything like that, pop a comment in below. Let me know if this is something that's resonating with you, if it's something that you're going to implement to get to your goals faster. I'd love to hear from you. And if you haven't heard yet, we've got the Online Entrepreneurs Retreat coming up in May, end of May. This is happening on the Whitsundays in Australia. Absolutely beautiful location. It's totally VIP retreat. 2 nights on the most beautiful private island. So it's a private retreat. We've got the whole resort to ourselves, and it is everything. Me and my friend Jasmine, we are putting it together. She is an absolute business design guru queen. She knows all the stuff about website design, about setting yourself up, automation, tools, all the strategy stuff of the online side of things. If you are newer to being an online entrepreneur, or you haven't even started, this is perfect, right? If you already have an idea but you just don't know how to implement it, how to start, this is the retreat for you, because it's literally going through everything from my end. We're going to go through all the mindset, all the alignment, all of the successful techniques and the tools and everything that you need to implement in order to have the mindset and the lifestyle of a successful online entrepreneur. And Jasmine is also going to be there, and she's going to be helping you with all of the tech stuff, all of the website stuff. You're going to literally walk away with a website ready to go, ready to start launching your stuff, whatever it is that you want to do. And not only that, but there's also a photographer that's going to be there to even do your branding photos, right? So you're going to actually walk away with some really professional, beautiful, backdrop of the Whitsundays, professional branding photos to use on your website and on your social media and everything else. So it's everything that I wish when I'd started online. I wish there'd been something like this available to just absolutely transform everything and just go from like nothing to launch in a weekend. It's going to be so much fun, so VIP, so luxury, whole retreat to ourselves, to just absolutely dig in. And not only that, but hang out with some amazing people that are going to also be in the same position as you, and are going to push you and encourage you and just be there for you as, your online friends that are going to help basically build up your tribe and the people that you want to be around in order to grow this. So it's going to be absolutely amazing retreat. I'm so excited. If you want to know more, please jump on. I'll pop the link in the comment, so you can jump on the link, check it out. If you want to know any more details, have any questions or anything, please just send me a private message on here and I will let you know and help you out. That's it. Have an amazing day. Hope you push it. Set some rules. Hold yourself accountable to those rules and decide on the quality of life that you want to have. And remember, live life on purpose. Bye.